Tepu, Assalamu alaikum. This is Kasakma Keperu for another broadcast for you. And today I want to talk about the secret to winning the game of life. And there is a secret, and it also is a little bit of a joke to it as well. I'll tell you that joke. So what is the secret? Well, put it this way. Do you remember when you were a little kid and you would make up a game and have your friends play with you, but the game you made up, you would never tell them what the rules are? So you would always win the game, of course, right? Well, that's how life is. You know, we grow up as, when we're kids, we grow up, become adults. We're told that, to be successful in life, you've got to study hard, get a good job, save in your 401k, pay off your bills, get married, have a beautiful husband or wife, and call it a day. So we're told things like that. Or another case scenario is you go to these motivational talks and they pump you full of good feelings and good ideas and make you think it's all about you taking the bull by the horns and going out there and crushing it in life. When, not everybody can evoke that type of emotion. It can be happiness. Some people are born into poverty or have an illness and things like that. So then if that is the case and we cannot apply a one-size-fits-all philosophy, as some of these motivational coaches and gurus would have you believe, then what is the real secret to winning the game of life? Well, it's this. It's understanding at the core of it that everything around you is not real. It is Maya, it is illusion. And it's an illusion that's created by you. So check it out. All these people here, they're avatars. They're nothing more than avatars of individuals that I created. And I'm interacting with them because Source, Neter, Yahweh, God, wants to have an experience. And God has placed his consciousness within the vehicle, my vehicle, Geb, so that I can interact with the 3D holographic projection to gain the experience from that interaction. Now, what happens in life? We get our butts kicked. We go through a lot of pain and sorrow and illness, and some people get broke, and some people are homeless, some people get rich but have all kinds of crazy problems. So, well, how do you deal with all that? You deal with all that by knowing that you are the co-creator. You can change the rules. You create the rules. How do you create the rules? Based on your belief system. Whatever beliefs you harbor internally will resonate and come out and be projected outward. And you're constantly doing this because reality does not exist apart from the observer. It doesn't. So in order for all this to be here, you have to have an observer. For you to be here, there has to be an observer, which is Source. Get what I'm saying? So when we're wondering how do we win the game of life, we really have to look at two things. We have to look at, number one, your belief systems that you harbor. I mean, if you get robbed one day, and then suddenly you start thinking that all people are selfish and all people are criminals, then that will actually manifest. It'll start to manifest in the fourth dimensional realm. But if you also think and really believe to the core that most people are good and altruistic, then the universe will reflect that back to you because it has to. Do you understand? And that's how people will be. The other part of it is we all come with a pre-life agreement, a destiny. And we have to abide by that because Source needs a theme it needs a theme to explore. And every individual, see all those people out there, have to adhere to that, have to explore a certain theme. Some people's theme is to get love and lose it. Some people's theme is to get a lot of money and mishandle it and lose it. Others are to just be impoverished or suffer from a debilitating illness and things like that. But the key here is to understand that it's not real and it's just a game. And the joke is on you, is that here's the joke. If you believe it's real, it will be real. If you believe it can hurt you, it will hurt you. Because it has to reflect back to you your thoughts. It has to reflect back to you your beliefs, Sebek. But if your beliefs are in line with truth, Ma'at, then Sebek will open the way to you to incredible Sekert. Sekert is power. Ptah is power. So think about that. Winning the game of life is understanding the rules. And what are the rules? The rules, you make the rules based on your beliefs, your actions, your thoughts. Remember, your thoughts are not your own. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts come independently of you. Thoughts transfer through the ether. And if you accept that thought as a belief, if you accept that thought as a belief, then it will manifest, whether you like it or not. This is why you have to be careful. You ever walk into a room and people have been fighting and you can just feel the tension in there, the negative energy? Well, get out of that room, all right? So that's really the secret to all of this. And it's something I practice because sometimes when I get into a situation and I say, well, why did that negative thing happen? It's really messing me up and I'm angry about it. Or my person, let's say, right, the person is angry. But myself, which is consciousness, the true self, cannot be angry. It's not influenced by emotions. So when I become a little bit upset about that, I take a step back and I say, what do I have to believe in order to make this real, or what I perceive to be real? So I really have to take a step back. I do my breathing exercises, and then I question my belief system. And if you question your belief system, and if you really take inventory of that, you'll see why that incident or that scenario manifested. And it may take a couple of days for you to realize why it manifested, because you have to divorce yourself of the attachment, the emotional attachment to it. But rest assured, there is a reason for that scenario or situation to come about, and it's usually involved in your destiny or your incarnation objective or your belief system. So anyway, I've said enough. Put this into practice and you're going to find it's going to make your life a lot easier, okay? And stay away from those motivational guys and all their mumbo jumbo talk about be positive, be happy, wake up every day invigorated. Yeah, okay. Not that you shouldn't, but life is not that easy because we all have a path to follow and no promises were made, you know. We all can't be Bill Gates. Anyway, so hey, listen, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with friends and family members to help their lives better, and also subscribe to my Patreon campaign. You can do so as little for $1 a month, and I'll give you a shout out if you do that. And enjoy this movie where you are the main character, where you are the star, and here's your cast all around you, and all these nice lights are your set. And right now I'm going to look for my makeup artist. Anyway, this is Kasank Ma Het-Heru, and I'm in Ra.